to tell us. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mark Isaac Potter Presents. We're visiting today with the amazing Bill Thompson, who I think is up for a Nobel this year. And he's a marvelous guy. He has a wonderful app. I'm so envious, if I may say so. I'm gonna try to connect him with one of the churches here in my area. But Bill, you had so many things to say there on the phone call. Can you repeat some of that for us, please?
Well, we were what you and I were talking about was getting the word out that that we're similar to Craigslist, we're similar to the Entertainment Guide, except
Okay,
the distinction with what we've created is that when people sign on to ours, part of our terms of service is that they're going to be non-homophobic, non-racist, non-haters. They're going to treat everyone with dignity and pride, dignity and pride. And I want to clarify
the
something.
person who's signing on to the app.
The businesses, the merchants the merchants and services who are using our application to reach out to the
Oh,
community
okay,
are
okay,
going are signing a pledge to be decent, to be good, happy,
good,
decent folks, and that's what we're looking for.
okay.
You know, we're not trying to. I want to clarify something because there's been a lot of talk about this lately. We're not woke. We're not trying to be a woke.
Oh, there's a lot of woke, anti-woke going on out there right now. So
I mean, I didn't even really know what woke was. I'm 71 years old. You know,
yeah,
it's not part of my generation. So
right.
we're not woke. This was created by myself and my sons. And it was a tribute to my brother, who was a member of the LGBTQ community.
Right. You
So we did this
said,
as
yeah,
it was a labor of love. And
right.
the difference between us that distinguishes us from the others is that guarantee to be a nice, safe place. You can get on any of the other services. You can get on Yelp, for example. You can get on, certainly Craigslist. But even though those they have a warning, like Craigslist, for example, has a warning that says be careful. You know, be careful where you go and meet in a public
Yeah.
place. You know, and that's good advice. You know, we advise that to our
So
constituents.
you're saying your app, which is called TheAPP.One,
Yeah, good deal.
is a safe space for people like myself who are LG folks.
You
That's what
just have to be
I
friendly,
can't
folks.
remember all
Yeah,
the whole
LGBTQ.
acronym, so I just say LG folks.
Yeah.
I'm non-binary and God knows what else. So I just think it's wonderful what you've done and how you wrote this app and making it a safe space. I was on one of your YouTube channels earlier this morning and I went through some of the comments, and it was just, and I think it was YouTube. I looked at several things that you've done. I think Insta and Facebook or something. I don't remember. But the comments were so beautiful. You know, this is so wonderful and this is so safe. And, you know, especially now, people like me are scared to death.
Mhm.
You go
Yeah,
into a store and they might not just only refuse service, they might get ugly with you too.
yeah,
You know, you don't know.
yeah.
And so I just really want to praise you for what you're doing. Give us give us some contact information for you, so that if people want to know more, maybe give us a website or some whatever you want to give us.
Okay. Well, you can reach us several different ways, and we try to make it as simple as possible because we realize that it's hard to remember how do I get a hold of these guys. Let's say you hear about us, you know, from a friend or whatever, and you get home, you say, "Well, I'd like to talk to these people." Well, three, several ways you reach us, but the easiest is to call us, and the numbers are pretty easy to remember. The main number we have is 1-800 LGBTQ01. Now I realize LGBTQ is hard to remember, but
Yeah.
if you're a member of the community, if you're a member of the LGBTQ and you're familiar with that phrase, and the name of our company is LGBTQ.One, then
Okay.
the phone number is pretty easy to remember. It's 1-800 LGBTQ01. Now, the other one, just in case that one's a little bit too LGBTQ for you, the other one's 1-855 the app one. So we are all over
Okay.
there. And so
All
we have
right.
a toll-free number, 1-855 the app one. And
All right. I gotta write these down again. I would give my right arm to be ambidextrous. Does that make any sense? Because I have such a bad learning disability.
Who was it? Was
So
it? It was
that was me. I say that just about every show. So your phone numbers again. The
the
first one is LG
BTQ
BTQ
01
LG BTQ 01.
01. Yeah, so I usually put a dash 01. There's
Yeah,
one eight
and there must be more to it than that because that's not
oh,
enough.
1-800. It's 1-800.
1-800. Okay.
Yeah, 1-800 LGBTQ01.
Okay, and then the other one is what again?
It's 1-855, which is a toll-free number.
855.
The app
The app. Very nice.
one.
The word one,
No, just the digit one, the integer one.
not 01, just one.
Just one. Yeah, the app one.
Okay, very nice. And what's your website?
The website is TheAPP.One.
Okay.
TheAPP.One.
And that is a website, right?
Right. That's, it's top of the line, it's secured, and we have awards for our safety and everything. As you go down on the first page there at the bottom, there's all of our awards. And we've got awards from just about everybody that gauges websites.
Oh man, we've done so many shows and I didn't remember that. So that's beautiful. Now, you also have the app, and what's the name of the app? If we go into the Google Play Store, what do we look for?
Oh, you're gonna like this. It's the app. It's the app. Everybody told us you'll never get on to Apple with a name like the app. So we are on both Apple and the Google Play Store, and we are the app.one. Now it is the app from LGBTQ.One. So that's the only way
Okay, okay.
it's
All
the
right.
app
The app
from
from
LGBTQ.One.
all right, good. That clarifies it better.
Yeah. So that's
Very
our
nice,
context.
very beautiful.
They
All
can get a
right.
hold of
And
us.
now when you have business, we're doing a short show because I'm learning that attention spans, blah,
Yep.
blah, blah. So in another 30 seconds or so or minute, we're going to, and I apologize, but that's how Zoom works. We're going to log out. So it really delineates the different pieces.
Yep.
And then 2 or 3 minutes later, we're going to log back in.
Sounds good.
And
Okay.
having said that, uh, how do you get businesses to sign up? I looked at the website, absolutely beautiful, just gorgeous. So how do you get businesses to come online? Do you do
Well,
cold calling? Do you advertise in trade magazines or?
yep, all those things. We tried to put as much out there as we can on Facebook, on X, what I started to say Twitter on X. We were using
Yeah.
Twitter before it became X. So we try to use a lot of the social media. We're on Instagram. We've got quite a bit of content on Instagram, TikTok.
Okay.
So all the different social
Okay.
networks. Yeah, we reach out pretty
Do you do
consistently to
that
them.
yourself or do you have a VA
I
or?
have a team. I have a team of people. I've hooked into, you're probably, some of your constituents may be familiar with Fiverr. There's a thing called
Oh
Fiverr.
yeah, yeah. I use it. I use Fiverr myself.
And then SEO clerks. I don't know if you're familiar with SEO clerks.
That one I don't remember. No.
SEO clerks, SEO stands for search engine optimization. And
Okay.
SEO clerks is a group that pushes traffic. They have huge organizations that can direct traffic towards your site. So we're using
Okay.
them. We use Fiverr and SEO clerks to drive a lot of traffic to us. And then we are also, and then I and my sons and everybody we know, we try to get on social network as much as we can and spread the word. So that's why I reached out
Okay.
to you, Marcus, because if we get into some of the people in San Francisco there and just start spreading the word out like we're doing here in the Phoenix area, then
Yeah.
this thing could really help a lot of people. It could help a lot of
Well, no,
folks.
I really, all the major cities, I think we need to,
Hmm.
but like I said to you on the phone call, there is an LG church here that I like
Yeah.
that I've just gotten reacquainted with. I did go there once or twice about 20 years ago. maybe 30 years ago.
Mhm.
And I talked to the pastor just I think last week or the week before, and I once I get my foot in the door over there, I will try to mention your app and see if I can spread the word. But
I
as you
appreciate that.
know, the San Francisco Bay Area is replete with LG people, so
Mhm.
I'll look around and see what I can do to make it happen. Now there a cost for your app?
There is not. You can post for free. We do. The people say, "Well, how do you make money if you post free?" There are upgrades. You can
Okay,
you can upgrade for as little as $4.99. It'll add some features. You can add some features to your site. Your we call it an action page. We don't call it an ad. We call it an action
okay,
page. And,
okay.
and the
All
reason why I
right.
call it an action page is because it's dynamic. It's not passive. It's dynamic. And so when people get on our app, you can actually literally get directions by pushing one button. You just push one button, you get directions. Push one button and call the merchant to talk to them. You can push another button and get feedback to the merchant via email. You can say, "Hey, I had a great time," or you can ask questions, that kind of thing. And then you can go to their website and boom, put a push. It's a very versatile application. So
Have you gotten on any of the major TV talk shows?
no,
Stephen Colbert, Jimmy Fallon.
no. How do you
We
do
need to
that?
get this out there more. I don't have those kind of connections, but I want to swear, I want to say I sure as hell wish I did, but I don't. Uh, we gotta find new ways to penetrate the market, so to speak. I
Yeah.
shouldn't use that type of phrase on a public show, but you know what I mean.
But,
Because I think every major city around the world, I mean, not just San Francisco and New York, but all the big cities have a fairly big
yeah,
LG community.
yeah. Seattle's huge. Los
Chicago,
Angeles,
Atlanta,
New Orleans.
Houston, Austin, everywhere. Every
Yeah.
state has at least one big city in it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and lock this puppy down.
Okay.
You want to do another show, or would you rather just go about your day? What do you think?
I'm good for no show. If you want to do one, it's entirely
And
up to you. You're the boss here.
no, I doubt that. I'm not smart enough to be a boss. Do you have some? Let's give them a teaser. What are we going to talk about in that second show? Some particular aspect of the app, or what? What do you think?
Well,
What
let me
part of
pitch.
it do you want to emphasize to the public?
Let's go ahead and shut off this recording. We'll talk about that.
All right, and we can talk about that during the show too,
You're
because
doing a
I
great.
like to do things that way. That's part of my theory of television.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
folks, you guys know the drill. I love you. Peace on earth, goodwill to monkeys
And
and rabbits.
we'll talk to
Talk
you
to you
soon.
soon.